God says, "My beloved child, I congratulate you. Before this message reaches its end, an extraordinary release from heaven will be set in motion for you. A divine provision, symbolized as 550 million, has already been assigned to your destiny. But listen carefully to what I'm saying. This is not a moment to take lightly. This is not just another passing word. If you turn away now, if you dismiss this divine encounter that I have arranged solely for you, the weight of delay and misdirection will attach itself to what should have been your moment of acceleration. I speak with urgency because this hour is sacred. This is the kind of moment that heaven pauses for. Your obedience is being tested even now. If your heart is ready for what's coming, declare it. Say amen. This very declaration separates the doubtful from the destined. The enemy has fought endlessly to keep you from this precise second. Every distraction, every sudden thought, every obstacle was designed to make you scroll away. But I have shattered those barriers to reach your spirit. Stay here. Don't doubt. Don't hesitate. From the instant your eyes opened this message, heaven began rearranging situations in your favor. What you are reading is not mere text. These are divine codes written to unlock doors you couldn't find before. If you walk away, that door will close again. But if something inside you is stirring, if you feel that quiet pull within your heart, that's my spirit. I am reaching through the noise of this world to bring calm to your soul. You have waited long enough. You have endured more than most would understand. You've watched others step into their season, wondering when yours would come. And now, that time has arrived. The promise I whispered to your heart in silence is now echoing from heaven. This is your confirmation. Remain till the end and watch what obedience does. If you can feel my nearness even now, acknowledge it, for my presence is not imagined, it's real. I saw every moment you cried when no one else noticed. I watched you doubt yourself after one disappointment after another. I saw how you forgave those who didn't deserve your grace. And even when you felt too weak to stand, you still chose faith. Because of that, your reward will not be ordinary, it will be divine. The 550 million is simply a symbol of the greater outpouring I have prepared for you. Favor beyond expectation, freedom from what has bound you, and the restoration of everything you thought was gone. Type Amen if you believe your breakthrough is already moving toward you. What's about to unfold for you cannot be measured by human logic. You were overlooked, underestimated, dismissed, but not forgotten. I never turned away. Every pain you felt was preparation. Each tear that fell became a seed for your harvest. And now, your name is being called in heaven's courts. The transfer has already been initiated. The approval has been sealed in the Spirit. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are favored. Heaven is roaring over your life right now. Do you sense it? That trembling in your spirit, that sudden rush of peace? That's not emotion. That's evidence of divine movement. I am the Lord your God. And when I declare a thing, it never returns void. I have spoken your name before my throne and released angels on assignment to deliver what belongs to you. The storms, betrayals, and heartbreaks you endured were never random. They were precise attacks meant to stop you from arriving here. The enemy saw what I planned for you and panicked. But those weapons did not prosper. You are still here, standing, breathing, believing. And because of that endurance, I will reward you openly for the faith you kept in private. Let them doubt you now. Let them laugh and question your faith. When I am finished, every tongue that mocked you will fall silent, because my glory will rest upon you. I am not simply granting you money. I am giving you peace to handle it. I am not only giving you influence. I am aligning you with divine purpose. You will not rise to fall again. You will rise and remain. This is not temporary favor. This is eternal positioning. The whispers of doubt may try to convince you this isn't real, but my sheep know my voice. You didn't stumble here by chance. My spirit drew you here. My mercy carried you, and my grace sustained you. Right now, I have placed you exactly where destiny unlocks. Stay until the end. Obey and receive. Leave, and what should come quickly may be delayed. I don't desire delay for you. I desire destiny. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't yet entered. Your hands are being prepared for miracles you haven't imagined. You are not only receiving wealth, you are being entrusted with wisdom. You are not just walking into a breakthrough. You are becoming the breakthrough for others. What I birth in you, I will multiply through you. This is why you cannot miss this moment. You are the carrier of an answer from heaven. I have entrusted you with something holy. You thought you were too broken, too late, too flawed. But I specialize in calling those who feel unworthy and turning them into vessels of power. I did not choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you were willing. God says, "My beloved, the time has come for me to lift you up before the eyes of many. I am blessing you openly so that the world will recognize that your faith was never wasted. What they once mocked will soon become what they marvel at. The very things that were used to belittle you will now be the symbols of your victory. What was once placed last is now being moved to the front. What was unseen is about to be celebrated. There are lives intertwined with this miracle, destinies connected to your obedience. Your yes to me is not just about you. It's about the ones attached to you, family members, friends, and even people you haven't met yet, who will be saved, strengthened, and inspired through what I'm about to release in your life. You are my chosen vessel. You are the lamp that pushes back the darkness. The light in you is driving away what once tried to destroy you. Keep walking in faith. Keep trusting even when the road feels long. Keep holding on because what I have begun in you is too great to fail. Don't be distracted by what hasn't appeared yet. Believe what you've already heard in your spirit. Trust what I've confirmed to you in visions, in signs, and even in this very message. I know the struggle has been heavy, but I also know your strength has been greater than you realize. The pain tried to silence you, but grace kept you standing. And now, you stand at the edge of your overflow. All I require is your yes, your complete yes, your faith that endures to the end. The world is talking about rituals and shortcuts, but what I am releasing is not a trick, it is transformation. What others chase in 7 seconds, I can accomplish in a single breath. I am the author of abundance, and when I open a door, no one can shut it. Stay close to me. Stay focused. Heaven is watching how you respond to this very moment. Angels are marking every act of faith you make right now. Do not let hesitation rob you of what's already yours. Do not let fear steal your harvest. I have been beside you through the fire. I have covered you in the storm. I held you during the nights when you questioned if you'd make it through. And now, I declare, you will not only survive, you will flourish. The countdown has already begun. Every moment you stay aligned with me, power is building in the heavens on your behalf. Before this word finishes, you will sense something shift, not only in your emotions, but in your surroundings, in your finances, in your health, in your home, and in your faith. I am the Lord your God, and I keep my promises. I am not limited by time, yet I move within it to fulfill my word for you. Suddenly, everything will accelerate. Blessings will descend swiftly because I am revealing that what once seemed like chaos was divine construction. You were never forgotten. You were never unseen. This very moment proves my eyes have been on you the entire time. I saw every tear that fell in secret. I heard every unspoken prayer that rose from your heart. And now, I am here to complete what I promised you long ago. Declare your faith. This is your confirmation. The delay they mocked was not denial. My delay was my protection. My delay was preparation. I was fortifying your heart, teaching your patience to hold power, building strength within your soul. You cried for the blessing, but I was forming the character to sustain it. Now you are ready. Your name is being written into the records of divine reversal. What was taken will be returned, not equally, but multiplied. I will not stop until my word over you is fulfilled. The 550 million is more than a number. It's a symbol, a heavenly receipt of what you are owed. It represents restoration for what was lost, opportunities, relationships, peace, sleep, and dignity. I have accounted for all of it, and now I am releasing recompense, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. But this restoration won't just return what was stolen, it will exceed what you thought possible. I am the God who rebuilds better than before. I am the God who multiplies what was once broken. I am the God who turns last-minute setbacks into unforgettable testimonies. Even now, I am doing something in your life that will leave your enemies speechless. They will see your rise and won't be able to explain it. But you won't need to defend it. My favor will speak louder than their opinions, and my presence will answer louder than their accusations. You are stepping into a season of visible evidence. No more wondering if I hear you. No more questioning if you're chosen. This moment, this stirring in your spirit, is your confirmation. I am not teasing your faith. I am not showing you glimpses to withdraw them later. I am faithful to my word. I am serious about your destiny. Many did not believe in you. Some took advantage of your kindness. But I saw the purity of your heart. I saw how you prayed for others while your own soul was hurting. I saw you give even when you didn't have enough for yourself. I saw you choose peace instead of pride. You have honored me when no one was watching. Now I will honor you where everyone can see. They will witness what happens when I place my hand upon a faithful one. Those who once doubted you will soon know. I never left you, and I never will. God says, the shift has already begun. Even now, things are shifting in motion behind the veil of what you can see. Invisible hands are arranging what belongs to you. Documents are being signed. Decisions are being sealed in your favor. Hearts are being stirred to help you, to bless you, to remember your name. And they don't even know why. Because I am the one directing it all. I am the orchestrator behind every unseen movement. I am not limited by people, by banks, by systems, or by logic. I created all of it, and I move through all of it. When I declare that your time has arrived, no demon, no delay, no obstacle can interfere. If you believe that my timing is working for you, then know this. This is your appointed moment. Not a month from now. Not a year from now. This is it now. I am not simply calling you to believe. I am asking you to receive. Open your heart. Open your hands. Open the space of your expectation. I can only fill what you make room for. If you expect little, you will see little. But if you dare to expect the flood, I will send the overflow. You don't need to understand the details. You just need to agree. Many won't comprehend your miracle. They weren't meant to. This move of mine is tailor-made, designed precisely for your story, your wounds, and your journey. When it unfolds, honor me not just by what you say, but by what you do. Use the blessing to uplift, to heal, to tell others of what you've seen. For your life itself will become living proof of my power. You will no longer be the one overlooked. You will no longer walk in shame. You will no longer trail behind while others run ahead. I am bringing you forward. I am unlocking doors that were sealed shut. I am positioning your name where it needs to be spoken. Every path you take from here will be marked by grace. That is my covenant with those who have endured. You are not here by accident. You are not reading this because of coincidence. You are here because you were chosen. You listened when others ignored me. You stayed tender in spirit when the world turned cold. That matters to me. Your compassion mattered. Your tears mattered. Your patience mattered. Heaven keeps records, and your record is complete. There is nothing random about this timing. This moment was set on heaven's calendar long ago. Your name was written in bold for this day. The celebration has already begun in the spirit realm. Angels are standing by, waiting for you to come into agreement. I am not begging you to believe. I am inviting you to step into what has already been opened. The gates of blessing are unlocked and waiting. Even if your faith feels small, I can work with that. Even if fear whispers to you, I can still move. I never required perfection from you, only trust. So breathe. Stay still. Don't rush past this moment. This moment is holy ground. I am here with you. I am surrounding you, releasing what has been reserved for you. You have passed tests that you didn't even know were tests. You endured trials that others never saw. I saw it all, and I've been storing something mighty for you. A blessing so vast it will shake everything familiar around you. This is not another trial. This is not another test. This is the release. This is the turning point. This is the miracle you've been praying for. Hold on to this moment. Guard it, because what is coming next will redefine everything about your life. Your story is about to be written in gold. Let the doubters speak. Let the skeptics mock. Let the critics roll their eyes. None of that can stop what I am placing on your life. They won't be able to explain your peace. They won't be able to understand your glow. They won't be able to deny your favor. The 550 million is only a symbol, a reflection of what is being released into your atmosphere. The true treasure is transformation. The shift in your heart, the renewal in your mind, the restoration in your home, the revival in your purpose. That is what I am giving you. Keep your eyes focused. Keep your faith steady. Keep your heart open. I have more to reveal. I have more to pour out. And I will not stop until you are standing in the overflow I promised. Every angel assigned to your destiny is already in motion. Heaven's alarm has sounded. The gates have opened wide. Your name is on the list. This blessing will not only touch your finances. It will heal your emotions, revive your strength, and renew your faith. It will bring peace where there was chaos, joy where there was heaviness, and purpose where there was confusion. You are stepping into a season where everything that once hurt you will now honor you. Sorrow is turning into celebration. Delay is turning into destiny. Loss is turning into legacy. You are closer than you've ever been. The warfare that's been raging around you is proof it was never random. The enemy saw what's about to break for you and panicked. He tried to distract you, to drain your energy, to make you give up. But here you are, still standing, still believing, still in my presence. And now, nothing can stop what I have set in motion. This is your shift. This is your release. This is the moment heaven has been waiting for. You've come too far to stop now. You've endured too much to turn back. I will not allow you to walk away empty-handed. I am the beginning and the end, the one who saw where your journey started and already knows where it will finish. And between those 2 points, I have not written defeat. I have written victory. The pressure you've been feeling has not been meant to destroy you. It has been shaping you, preparing you, strengthening the core of who you are. Every tear, every trial, every disappointment has been molding something divine within you. But now, that refining season comes to an end. Now, it's time to step into the release I promised. Now, it's time to receive what has been set aside for you. When I say you are about to receive 550 million, understand, I am not only speaking of finances. I am speaking of abundance in every form. I am talking about my uncontainable favor being poured out over your life without measure. I am talking about the restoration of what was lost and the renewal of what was broken. I am talking about healing for every unseen wound, about repairing every bridge that life or betrayal destroyed. You are not simply gaining wealth. You are reclaiming wholeness. The enemy may have stolen opportunities, moments, or people, but he could not take you. And now, I am giving you back yourself, renewed, strengthened, and filled with my spirit. Comment 999 if you believe this. You're not just being restored, you're being resurrected. Every area of your life is about to feel my touch. I am walking into your home, stepping into your relationships, moving through your career and your future. I am bringing order where chaos once lived. I am sending peace to silence panic. I am bringing clarity to replace confusion. The reason you felt unsettled lately is because I've been rearranging things behind the scenes for your benefit. I've been removing hidden weights that were holding you down and clearing paths you didn't even know existed. I heard your cries in the silence. I saw your sleepless nights. I watched you hold on when all strength seemed gone. And I didn't just listen, I acted. I set in motion a sequence of blessings that will soon move you to tears again. But this time, they will be tears of gratitude, not grief. People will look at your life and wonder how it all happened so fast. They will ask how you turned everything around. But they will never know the battles you fought in secret, the nights you cried, the moments you almost broke, the spiritual storms that nobody saw. But I saw. And that is why this blessing is coming to you, because heaven rewards the faith that endured quietly. Comment 1 if you believe your hidden faith is being seen and rewarded now. You're stepping into a life where pressure turns into promise. I did not bring you this far to shame you. I brought you here to crown you. You are royal in my kingdom. You are worthy of carrying treasure. And the world will now begin to see what I've always known, that you are chosen, that you are capable, that you can be trusted with abundance. What I am building in you will not fade when the season changes. It is eternal, a blessing that will echo through generations. This isn't just about you. This is about legacy. You are the one I've chosen to rewrite the story of your family. You are the one I've appointed to break curses and build something new. This is why you could not quit, even when you wanted to. Your life is too vital to heaven's plan. And yes, this moment is also connected to divine knowledge that the world has only just begun to understand, like the 7-second mind shift that scientists and even government studies have uncovered. It's not just a ritual. It's a key to unlocking the wealth that already exists within your spirit. But this is not about luck or chance. This is alignment. What's being revealed to the world is a reflection of what I've already activated in you. Even now, heavenly messengers have been dispatched with your name written on scrolls. They are moving with divine precision, breaking delays, silencing opposition, clearing your atmosphere. That trembling in your heart, that stirring in your soul, is not emotion. It is confirmation. You are standing in a sacred moment of alignment, where prophecy becomes reality, where prayer becomes proof. Everything you lost was never random. It was preparation for overflow. I allowed some things to be removed so there would be room for better things to arrive. You stayed faithful when it was hardest. You trusted when you couldn't see the outcome. You chose belief over bitterness. And now, I am rewarding you openly. When I bless, I don't do it halfway. I bring total transformation, no leftover pain, no lingering regret, just glory. I will turn ashes into beauty. I will fill laughter into places where sorrow once lived. I will give you clarity that dissolves every question. Because I am not the God of almost. I am the God of always. Let this truth settle deep within you. I will always come through for the one who trusts me completely. The wait is over. The blessing is released. The crown fits. The promise stands fulfilled. This is your moment. Step into it fully. Let this truth move through every fear, silence every lie, and dissolve every trace of doubt. You are seen. You are loved. You are covered. And yes, you are next. Every single second you remain in alignment, I am moving things on your behalf. There are unseen forces working right now, setting events in motion that favor you. Do not leave this space of belief. Do not let uncertainty pull you away. Do not retreat into old patterns of fear. I am placing divine downloads into your spirit, revelations that will unlock the kind of miracles you once only imagined. Soon, people will be left in awe of what unfolds in your life, not because of your connections or influence, but because of who you belong to. You belong to me, and I do not take that lightly. Your yes shook the heavens. Your faith has opened gates that even wealth could never buy. Your obedience has invited a flow of divine favor that will astonish even you. The 550 million I spoke of was never only about finances. It was about recognition, fulfillment, and divine validation. It is about receiving what you were always worthy of. I am not simply answering your prayers. I am rewarding your endurance. I am placing a crown upon your perseverance. Soon, everything that once confused you will begin to make sense. Because I am placing in your hands something so significant, it will rewrite the rest of your story. Comment 1515 if you know this is the beginning of your restoration. What's coming next is not random. It is the unfolding of a promise I spoke long ago. While you waited, I worked. While you grew weary, I remained steady. Behind closed doors, I was orchestrating divine intersections, aligning people, timing, and opportunity to collide perfectly. That divine timing has arrived. Not tomorrow. Not next season. Now, I am turning the page. The next chapter opens with abundance. I am still the same God who parted the Red Sea, who opened blind eyes, who raised the dead, and I have not changed. What I did before, I will do again. This time, it's for you. You will witness miracles that silence your old doubts. You will stand where you once only dreamed. You will walk through doors that others try to seal shut. And when it all unfolds, you'll remember, I told you this moment would come, so your heart would be prepared. Some will try to rationalize it. Others will call it luck. But you will know, this is divine intervention. My hand, my power, my promise, made visible. This 550 million represents more than prosperity. It symbolizes a complete spiritual and environmental shift. Everything surrounding you is being repositioned. What I place under my protection, the enemy cannot touch. Comment 1717 if you trust that your blessing is being shielded from every attack. Your journey has been sacred. Every ache, every lonely moment, every silent battle has carried eternal weight. Heaven recorded every second. And because you didn't give up, I am giving you what others said was impossible. You're about to see what happens when faith outweighs fear, when trust outruns worry. This is not the kind of blessing you chase. It's the kind that chases you. You don't have to convince me to bless you. You don't have to prove yourself. You are my child, and access to my abundance is already yours. I don't require perfection. I only require trust. Even if your faith feels small as a mustard seed, it's enough for me to work wonders. I will take what little remains and multiply it into more than you can contain. Do not let the whispers of doubt steal this moment. Let my voice be the one that speaks louder than fear. I know what they've said. I know how they've made you question your worth. But I am not them. I don't abandon. I don't shift. I don't change my mind. When I declare you blessed, It is final. When I say it's your time, no power can delay it. My decision about you is settled. The manifestation has already begun. You are about to feel peace where you once only felt pressure. You are about to experience growth in places that once felt lifeless. You are about to laugh again with joy that makes no sense to the natural mind. I am exchanging your shame for double honor. Every rejection is being replaced by a divine yes. Every wound is being met with restoration. Your name is being elevated. Your spirit is being healed. Your path is being illuminated. Comment, Amen, if you know your steps are now guided and covered. This blessing will not miss you. It will not be redirected. It was designed with your name engraved upon it, tailored to your purpose, aligned with your calling. You don't need to chase it. It's already making its way to you. You don't need to force it. You only need to stay in position. Your task is belief. My task is delivery. Release the lie that you're behind. Release the fear that you're not enough. You are exactly where you need to be. I've held you through storms that were meant to destroy you, and I'll carry you into blessings that will astonish you. The shift has already begun. The release is already unfolding. Everything I promised is now finding its way into your hands, because this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for all along. Stay under my covering. Remain where my hand rests, because under my shadow, no harm can reach you. There is protection, direction, and divine flow moving all around you right now. And while you remain still, I am already working. You've heard of the powerful 7-second mind activation that's now making headlines, a discovery that government agencies tried to suppress. Documents have surfaced revealing a simple brain shift ritual backed by scientific evidence from 4 neuroscience labs. This method, once hidden, is now helping ordinary people release debt, attract abundance, and rewrite their financial destinies. Homes, cars, peace, and freedom, all unfolding as thought patterns realign with purpose. But the truth is, even the greatest of human discoveries only reflect what I've already designed. Nothing escapes my plan, and I will use even the secrets of the world to confirm my word to you. I have commanded favor to locate you. I have spoken peace into the atmosphere surrounding your name. I have broken chains that held your joy hostage for far too long. What's taking place now is not just a blessing, it's liberation. It's deliverance. It's the full release from every form of bondage that tried to define your past. The anxiety that once whispered fear, the shame that once silenced your confidence, the guilt that once weighed your shoulders. Those chains are breaking. I am lifting you from survival into supernatural overflow. Soon, people will come to you asking, how did you endure? How did you rise again? And you will answer with truth and conviction, God did it. You will say this not out of habit, but because you will remember the moments I carried you through the dark. You will recall the quiet nights when you wept alone, and you'll realize I never left. I was there, protecting, restoring, rebuilding. I am surrounding you now with layers of divine protection. No weapon aimed against you will succeed. No false words spoken about you will take root. No scheme of the enemy will bear fruit. My word has gone ahead of you, and nothing can reverse it. Though the world around you may shift and people may change, I remain unchanging. I have declared you blessed. I have called you chosen. I have marked you unstoppable. So stay rooted in faith. Stay believing when nothing makes sense. Stay in this sacred moment, because I am pouring out more than what you prayed for. I am releasing blessings that go beyond what you could imagine. I'm doing this not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me. You trusted me when it felt impossible. You believed me when you couldn't see. That kind of faith moves mountains, and now it is about to be rewarded in full. I am opening the floodgates of heaven. Everything I've held in place for the perfect timing is now being released. This is no longer a promise pending fulfillment. It is the beginning of manifestation. You stood when others quit. You kept believing when the evidence said otherwise. And now, the reward is coming swiftly. The 550 million I spoke about was never merely about currency. It was about a sign of overflow. It symbolizes that heaven's economy is responding to your obedience. My provision is precise. It targets every area of lack and fills it until it overflows. Comment 111 if you believe that heaven's supply is already reaching your hands. You've often gone unseen by many, but not by me. I've watched while others celebrated their seasons, and yours seemed delayed. I saw the doors that closed. I saw the rejection that wounded you, but I also saw your consistency, how you showed up anyway, how you spoke life into others, how you forgave when it hurt. I recorded every moment, and now I'm responding with favor so extravagant that it will make up for every year you were overlooked. This isn't chance. This isn't emotion. This is an appointed word for an appointed time for you. You've been preserved, not forgotten. You've been refined, not rejected. The waiting did not break you, it built you. And now, heaven opens above you. Angels have been dispatched carrying your name, your purpose, your assignment. You will no longer live in survival. You will no longer question if your prayers are enough. You will no longer feel trapped between believing and doubting. I am pulling you out of the waiting room and walking you into manifestation. I am restoring your energy. I am breathing joy back into your spirit. I am shaking the foundations so that everything not rooted in me will fall away, and what is divine will remain unshakable. Comment 222 if you trust me to remove what hinders and protect what's sacred. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, beloved, and fully equipped. You will lack nothing because I provide before you even know your need. I am placing the right people in your path, those carrying solutions, healing, and answers. And I'm clearing out distractions, delays, and deceit disguised as opportunity. From this point forward, everything in your life begins to align. The financial release is already active. Heaven does not operate in confusion. What belongs to you cannot be taken, cannot be sabotaged, cannot be denied. Even now, while you remain in this moment, I am setting miracles into motion in places your feet have not yet touched. Your name is being whispered into rooms of influence. Those with the power to bless you are hearing it right now. The warfare you've faced has been loud, but my blessing will thunder louder. The shift has already begun, and the release is already flowing. The world will soon see what happens when divine timing collides with unshakable faith. This is your release. This is your deliverance. This is your overflow, and it begins now. The weight you've been carrying has been heavy, but the provision that's coming will outweigh every burden you've endured. The strain, the late nights, the silent prayers, they have not gone unnoticed. Every tear that fell in secret has watered the ground for your next harvest. You have toiled in faith, and now your season of joy is about to arrive. This breakthrough won't be subtle. It will interrupt your life in the most divine way possible. It will come unexpected, it will be undeniable, and it will be beyond human explanation. That's how I move when my child refuses to give up, even when everything feels like it's breaking apart. Comment 1212 if you know deep down that your breaking point was actually the gateway to your breakthrough. Every betrayal you've endured was not meant to destroy you. It was preparing the stage for your promotion. Every loss, every setback, every no you faced was sowing the seeds of restoration that are now ready to bloom. I never waste pain. Every wound carries purpose. Every battle carries wisdom. And now the tears that once burned your eyes are being transformed into testimonies that will light your path forward. The ones who turned away will soon witness your elevation. Those who dismissed you will have to acknowledge the transformation that only I could bring. They will know it wasn't luck. It was me. There's no competition for what I'm about to place in your hands. You don't have to strive for it. You don't have to prove your worth, and you don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. I already stamped my approval on you when I breathed life into you. I already confirmed your value when I placed purpose in your spirit. The peace, the wealth, the restoration, the healing, it's all yours. Not because of effort, but because of faith. You've probably heard whispers about the 7-second CIA ritual that has stunned so many. A classified brainwave technique, leaked and confirmed by neuroscience, is quietly changing lives around the world. This simple 7-second practice is helping ordinary people magnetize abundance, dissolve financial pressure, and unlock opportunities that once felt unreachable. If you're seeing this, it isn't random. You're meant to. The page may disappear at any moment. So click the link in the description or comments before this knowledge is taken down forever. Do not let fear or distraction make you miss this moment. Don't scroll past as if this is just another message. It's not. This one is different. This is the turning point. The moment where the old season closes and a new one bursts open. I'm not playing with your emotions. I am fulfilling promises that have been waiting for your alignment. The pain you carried privately, is about to become your public testimony. The quiet seeds you planted in faith are about to bloom loudly for all to see. From this day forward, your posture, your presence, your perspective, they will all shift. You'll think differently, speak differently, and move differently, not out of arrogance, but out of assurance, because you'll finally understand who you are and who you belong to. You are the one I rescued from the fire, the one I lifted from despair, the one I never stopped believing in even when you stopped believing in yourself. I am your provider when you lack, your peace in the storm, your protector when danger lurks unseen. I am your deliverer, your defender, your destiny, and nothing on this earth can separate you from my love. I will lead you beside still waters when chaos tries to surround you. I will restore your weary soul when you feel drained. I will set a table before you in the very presence of what once frightened you. I will anoint you with favor until your cup overflows with goodness and grace. You are not naive for believing. You are not weak for hoping. You are not foolish for staying faithful. You are aligned with divine timing, standing exactly where heaven needs you to be. Let others mock. Let them doubt. They did not witness the process, so they will never fully grasp the promise. But you feel it stirring deep within you. The atmosphere is shifting in your favor. Something tremendous is about to break open. This is not the conclusion of your story. It's the turning of the page. This is where everything starts to make sense. The darkness lifts, the light pours in, and the very prayers you once whispered turn into songs of praise. This is the moment where the closed doors unlock, where the impossible becomes real, where the signature clears, the contract finalizes, the numbers change, and the long-awaited breakthrough manifests. You're walking into a reality that once existed only in your dreams. And it's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's divine orchestration. I waited for this precise time because now you're ready, not just to receive the blessing, but to sustain it. There will be no more delays, no more confusion, no more uncertainty. Only clarity, only favor, only abundance. This outpouring will not just change your circumstances, it will redefine your destiny. For years you've fought silent wars, and now I am giving you a victory that will echo loudly across every area of your life. You didn't earn it through perfection, you received it through persistence and faith. Comment 333 if you sense the shift already taking place. I know how heavy your heart has been. I've felt the exhaustion in your soul. I've seen the moments when you almost gave up, yet you still chose to believe. And for that, I am rewarding you. I carved this moment out of time for you. Every obstacle that blocked your path is being dismantled. Every delay that slowed your steps is being turned into divine acceleration. I'm restoring the years that felt wasted. I'm multiplying what was lost. I'm not only blessing you, I'm establishing you. I'm grounding you so deeply in purpose that no opposition can uproot you. No opinion can cancel what I've decreed. While you remain still in this moment, miracles are already being activated on your behalf. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. The battle may have been loud, but my blessing will thunder louder. No amount of jealousy, envy, or resistance can overturn what I have already declared over your life. When I chose you, I did so with full intention. My choice was not conditional, not uncertain, and not open for debate. What's coming your way will not require you to chase, strive, or compete. It will find you. It will seek you out, overflow in your life, and leave no room for doubt that I was the one who orchestrated it. This is the hour of divine reversal, the season where everything that was designed to harm you will begin to serve you instead. What was withheld from you is now being multiplied in your favor. You will not remain in lack. You will not have to beg for recognition or stand outside waiting for approval. I have written your name in the chambers of divine favor. No human opinion can erase what I have already established. When I bless completely, without hesitation, without limitation. Comment 555 if you know restoration in its fullest form is being released even now. The enemy believed he could silence your joy, bury your purpose, and steal your fire, but he was mistaken. I stepped in long before defeat could take root. I held you when you were too weary to hold yourself. I shielded you when the battle grew louder than your strength. Now I am releasing peace that surpasses all logic. You will no longer wear a mask to hide your exhaustion. Your smile will be genuine, your laughter will return, and your rest will be deep and healing. This is the end of striving, the end of scarcity, the end of pleading for what is already yours. From here on, you will move with ease, led by my presence, not by pressure. Doors will open, not because of your effort, but because of my favor. Approvals, calls, and opportunities will arrive that you never pursued. I am positioning you in the center of miracles because you chose to remain when others walked away. You waited through silence, through uncertainty, through pain, and now the wait is over. This isn't just another moment of breakthrough. This marks the beginning of a new era in your life. You'll look back and say, that was the day everything shifted. And it will be true. Every detail of your environment will testify to my presence. Your home will radiate peace. Your finances will expand beyond expectation. Your family will feel the overflow of blessing that I'm releasing. The sign may come through 550 million, but the promise attached to it is far greater than any number could define. Comment 777 if you know what's coming exceeds anything your imagination could contain. Soon, you'll begin to see blessings move on their own, without your push. The momentum of grace will carry you. You'll step out of one miracle only to walk straight into another. And it's not because you got everything right. It's because my love for you never failed. My mercy shielded you when you stumbled. My grace is now flooding every corner of your life. This isn't about your past mistakes. It's about my unchanging promise. And yes, there's something else unfolding. A 7-second brain ritual, leaked from hidden intelligence files, has begun capturing global attention. Validated by multiple neuroscience labs, this simple technique is reshaping the way ordinary people attract abundance and release financial bondage. From homes to cars to dream lifestyles, transformation is happening faster than ever. But whispers say it may not remain public for long. Follow the link in the comments or description before this revelation disappears. Even as you read this, I am working behind the scenes. I am speaking your name into the minds of those who hold influence. They do not understand why they're drawn to you, but I do. I am softening their hearts, clearing resistance, moving documents, and arranging divine intersections that lead to favor. This is my hand at work. This is my promise in motion. I am making all things new again. Some people won't understand how your life turned around so suddenly. Let them wonder. Let them ask questions. You owe no explanation, because the answer is simple: grace. When they see you standing tall, glowing with purpose, let them see me reflected in you. Speak of my faithfulness when they ask how you made it through. Point them to the source. I am lifting you higher without requiring you to compete. I am rewarding you without asking you to perform. I am healing wounds no one knew existed. What you are about to walk into is not a temporary breakthrough. It's a sustaining miracle, one that will carry you through years of abundance, stability, and fulfillment. It will not fade. It will not drain you. It will not collapse under pressure. I am planting you deeply in steady soil, and I myself will water your life until it overflows. Now it's time to release what no longer serves you. Let go of every identity that pain created. Lay down the shame that was never yours to bear. Release the bitterness that tried to chain your spirit. I am filling every empty place with light. I am replacing silence with clarity and confusion with confirmation. You won't have to force yourself to hope anymore. Hope will simply live in you. This is a new level of tranquility, a deeper realm of trust, a higher dimension of understanding. What once puzzled you will now bring revelation. What once wore you down will now empower you. What once caused fear will now strengthen your courage. I am rewriting the script of your life, not piece by piece, but completely, not slowly, but suddenly. That's what I do for the ones who stayed faithful even when nothing made sense. So rest, not because you're tired, but because you are secure. Rest knowing that what I've set in motion can never be undone. What has been released into your life is sealed, established, and unstoppable. Rest easy, knowing that my hand is still upon every detail of your life. Every moment, every movement, every step is still guided by me. You have not missed your opportunity. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. This is your appointed time. This is your divine moment. The miracle you've been waiting for is already unfolding, even now. Take this as your confirmation. Everything that once felt scattered is coming together in perfect alignment. What you've experienced so far has only been the introduction, a small glimpse of what's truly in store. You've only tasted a fraction of my power, only seen shadows of my presence. But now, I am preparing to reveal myself in fullness. What comes next will leave you in awe. The blessings ahead won't arrive one at a time. They will come like waves crashing in, one after another, unstoppable and overflowing. This is the beginning of divine acceleration. You've stepped into supernatural momentum, where favor flows freely and miracles multiply. Comment 999 if you can already feel the current of my goodness beginning to rise. I am touching the places in your heart that have carried pain for years. The disappointments that you tried to bury, the silent wounds you never spoke of. I am healing them. You've carried the weight of strength for so long that you forgot what it feels like to simply be. You learned to hide your tears, to silence your emotions, to survive without feeling safe. But now I am restoring that part of you. I am giving you space to breathe again. I am reintroducing joy to your soul. You no longer have to hold everything together, because I am holding you. Let go of the pressure. Release the guilt. You were never designed to carry what I already conquered. The world tried to define you by what went wrong, by your failures, your pain, your past. But I have always defined you by your calling. You are not your mistakes. You are not what they said about you. You are mine. And when I look at you, I see purpose, power, and promise. Every word I speak over you carries life. Every declaration I make releases destiny. That is why the blessing that's coming is enormous. It carries my signature, and so do you. The 550 million I've released into your life is not merely for your comfort. It's for your mission. It's a tool to build, to restore, to heal, and to set others free. I can trust you with it because your heart has been proven pure through testing. You've shown that you won't worship the gift, you'll honor the giver. That's why I chose you. That's why it's arriving now. You've passed the test. Comment 1010 if you know your faith has been tried and found true. What I'm about to do will erase every trace of shame from your story. Those who mocked you, who whispered behind your back, who laughed at your struggle, they will witness a transformation so undeniable that it silences their disbelief. I am using your life as a message, a living testimony of how I reward those who remain steadfast. Every dream you buried because it hurt too much to hope again, I'm resurrecting it. You thought the moment had passed, but I am the master of time. I redeem what was lost. I restore what was stolen. I renew what was delayed. You're not starting over, you're starting higher. You're standing on ground that's been strengthened by endurance. You are wiser now, more rooted in faith, more aligned with purpose. That's why this blessing fits you now. It's tailored for the version of you that has walked through fire and refused to quit. I never forgot my promises to you. I never changed my mind. The plans I made for you are still living, still breathing, and still yours. Comment, Amen, if you believe that my plans for you have never expired. Do not worry about those who fail to understand. This blessing isn't for their validation. It's for your transformation. I will silence every voice that tried to confuse you. I will calm every storm that tried to shake your foundation. I will lift you up before those who once looked down on you, not for vengeance, but so that my faithfulness is made visible through you. I know the waiting has been painful. I know the process felt endless, but what seemed like delay was actually design. I was shaping you, stretching you, preparing you to carry more than you imagined. I was teaching you how to trust me beyond sight, how to rest in faith, how to anchor your spirit in truth. And now, I can trust you with increase. This next move of my hand won't just bless you. It will ripple through generations after you. A divine protection now surrounds you. Every curse is broken. Every lie that was spoken over your life is dismantled. Every scheme of darkness has been rendered powerless. I have placed a hedge of light around you, and no shadow can penetrate it. You are covered, chosen, and completely untouchable by the enemy. This is your season of release. This is your moment of restoration. Everything that once worked against you is now working in your favor. The same hands that held you in the storm are now lifting you into the promise. And when it's done, you'll understand. It was never about delay. It was about destiny. Prepare yourself to receive without hesitation and without fear. Prepare to rise with boldness, to walk with courage, and to speak with unshakable confidence. You will no longer tiptoe through life, hoping circumstances align. You will move with assurance, knowing that I have already gone before you, arranging every step, every opportunity, and every outcome in divine order. Every door you need will open, every resource you require will flow, and every decision you make will be guided by my wisdom. This isn't a brief season of favor. It is the beginning of a permanent transformation. The shift you're sensing is not fleeting emotion. It is the confirmation that my hand is upon you in a new and mighty way. My spirit is hovering over your life right now, breathing fresh strength into weary places. I am reigniting the vision that once dimmed, restoring hope where it faded, rebuilding the confidence you thought was lost, and wrapping you in a peace that cannot be shaken. You are stepping into a new identity. The person you once were, the one burdened by fear and doubt, is gone. That version of you has been buried and replaced by someone who knows their worth, who knows who they walk with, and who no longer needs constant proof to believe. You have become living evidence of my faithfulness. You are my testimony in the earth. Let others wonder, let them question, let them talk, but you remain steadfast. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Keep your heart open and your spirit aligned. Continue to lift your hands and surrender, because I am not finished. Far from it. I am still pouring blessings, still writing breakthroughs, still healing wounds you thought would never close. I will not stop until every promise I whispered to you has manifested in full. The seeds you planted in private, through tears, prayers, and quiet endurance, are about to bloom in the open for all to see. I never forget a seed, and I never waste a harvest. This next release in your life will prove that I was with you all along. Comment 1212 if you know your hidden sacrifices are about to bring visible reward. This isn't a short burst of luck or a passing wave of favor. This marks the beginning of a new rhythm, where grace flows continually, where blessings multiply instead of fade. You are stepping into a divine flow that cannot be interrupted. You will start to see openings where you once saw barriers. You will recognize paths where you once faced dead ends. My spirit is parting the impossible before your very eyes. Just as I divided the Red Sea for my people, I am dividing obstacles for you. I have seen your persistence. You held on to faith when evidence was nowhere to be found. You prayed when silence filled the room. You hoped when it made no sense to hope. That kind of faith moves heaven itself. It opens floodgates that no human hand can close. It's that faith that is ushering in this reward. What I am placing into your hands is not random increase. It's divine strategy. It's an assignment that carries provision, purpose, and protection. Comment 1717 if you are ready to accept the divine calling attached to your blessing. I am healing the pain of your past so it can no longer echo into your future. The shame you carried like armor is falling away. The guilt that haunted you is being lifted from your shoulders. The fear that asked, "What if I fail?" is being silenced once and for all. I am clothing you in dignity, resilience, and confidence. You will no longer shrink when you enter new spaces. You will stand tall, knowing I have positioned you there intentionally. This 550 million is not merely a sign of abundance. It is a symbol of divine provision. Yet the true miracle lies not in what enters your hands, but in what transforms within your heart. You are becoming a vessel of blessing, not just a receiver. You will use what I give you to bring light to darkness, to restore brokenness, and to lift others from despair. You will operate from overflow, not from emptiness. The days of living under pressure and lack are over. You are entering into a season where there is room to create, to build, and to rest in the assurance of divine supply. Comment, Amen, if you believe you are being made into a channel of abundance. Yes, challenges will still come, but you will face them from a place of victory. You won't fight for survival anymore. You'll move forward with confidence and clarity. You won't chase opportunities, they'll begin to chase you. The anointing on your life will draw the right people, the right places, and the right timing into alignment. The weight of past battles is breaking off, and lightness is taking its place. Alongside this blessing comes divine protection. No trap will prosper. No hidden plot will succeed. I have already dispatched angels before you and behind you, to guard what you carry, to protect your peace, and to cover your home. Even when you can't see them, they are working. This is part of my everlasting covenant with you. You will notice a shift in your thoughts. The anxiety that once robbed you of rest will lose its grip. The doubts that questioned your purpose will lose their voice. You will begin to speak differently, words of authority instead of fear. You will walk differently, with poise and confidence. You will expect differently, believing for the miraculous as your new normal. This is what it looks like when a person transitions from surviving to thriving, from waiting to walking in destiny. You'll begin to recognize my fingerprints in even the smallest details. Things you once dismissed as coincidence will now reveal my hand. Stay close to me while I complete the work I began. Don't shrink back. Don't question what's unfolding. Evidence of my presence will surround you. Confirmations, peace, acceleration, and divine alignment. This isn't emotion. It isn't imagination. It's not hype. It's holy. It's my living word being fulfilled in your life right now, one promise at a time. As you take in these words, something within you is beginning to shift. Strength is quietly returning to your spirit. Hope is being revived in the very places where it once faded away. Faith is awakening again, rising up from the ground where it once fell. Courage is returning to occupy the space that fear tried to claim. This is not your imagination. This is my spirit moving within you. My presence is surrounding you like a protective covering, infusing you with fresh energy and divine assurance. That's why your heart feels lighter, your thoughts feel clearer, and your burdens seem to lift. I am here, and I am not leaving your side. I am the calm in the chaos, the steady hand that will not let you fall, the voice that reminds you, you are not forgotten. Right now, I am restoring what was drained from you. I am breathing new life into your dreams, reigniting visions you thought were lost. I am renewing your ability to believe again. The weight you carried silently is being lifted off your shoulders. The confusion that clouded your decisions is being replaced with wisdom and understanding. Every part of your being is aligning with peace. This is the evidence of my nearness. The doors that once seemed locked are beginning to shift open. The opportunities that once passed you by are circling back in divine timing. You are being positioned for a breakthrough that feels sudden but has been long prepared. Everything that once felt delayed is now catching up with purpose. Every seed you've sown in tears is about to produce a harvest in joy. And even as I move in your heart, I'm also opening new ways for provision and prosperity. For some, that comes through faith. For others, it's through knowledge being revealed. What if a simple 7-second brain activation could unlock the kind of abundance you've only dreamed about? A classified CIA-supported discovery has surfaced, revealing a 7-second wealth ritual that's turning financial struggle into financial freedom. This isn't theory. It's backed by the findings of 4 independent neuroscience laboratories. This quick and easy at-home technique has been proven to rewire the brain, magnetizing your thoughts to attract opportunities, resources, and wealth. Those who were once buried in debt are now building their dream lives, owning homes, driving new cars, traveling to destinations they never imagined possible. But this revelation isn't guaranteed to remain available. Information like this doesn't stay public for long. Before it's taken down or hidden away, take the opportunity to see it for yourself. Click the link in the description and comments now to discover this 7-second secret before it disappears forever.